Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're actually outside fixing this Volvo 22 reg Volvo. It's been hit hard in there. That chassis is way well bent in the front, and this is actually very long vehicle. It's like a four-wheeler kind of. I might just show you quickly. I want to show you the side because it's all labeled all up. Yeah, it's four-wheeler flatbed truck, and we're actually on the outside because I think it's too long anyway to fit to our workshop, and we need to get the cab off because insurance needs to see or need to know if nothing happened to the engine. But it's a bit tricky because the pipe is leaking there, and that pipe going on the chassis to the back locks, and we can't really jack the cab over to see if there's anything damaged on the engine because the rear gearbox mounts are snapped because that chassis is so much over in the front. It actually hit the 23 reg tractor. We rolled that off, snapped the back axle of the couple of days old tractor. Actually, this actually pulled out in the front of the tractor, and tractor hit it in the back wheel. So that's the damage there. There's a bit damage on that cap there. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this cap, replace it or repair it, because that post is back a bit and that door don't fit properly. So I'm not sure if we're going to put a new post. Probably be easier, or getting the new cap. It's not my decision, it's insurance and people involved in it. So we're going to try to take this cab off as it is. It's going to be tricky because obviously we can't jack it up to take the steps off and all that. So we need to do what we need to do to take this cab off. So let's do it. Right guys, we took the cab off, took us back a couple of hours. We chucked it down on the yard over there, and now we're going to take this rads out and check the front engine mount. So just to check if it's having damaged the engine. Nothing, but it looks pretty good, but that chassis is definitely bent, as you can see. That kink there, I might just jump on the top, show you that kink. You can just see that's supposed to be straightish, and that's well bent. It's hard to tell on the camera, but yeah, it's definitely got a damaged kink there and a dent in that chassis there, which is a bit of a damaged one, and we're gonna need to take the body off anyway, take the whole body off. But right now we're gonna rip the rads out just to check it, and I've been told by the boss the insurance wants us to put a new cab. So I would love to fix this cab because it's that post. It looks like it's only damaged, but it could be anything damaged in the tunnel and all that kind of stuff, all inside, more damage. So that's why they don't want to risk it. They want us to put a new cab on. So let's get this stripped. Right guys, the rads are off. Inspection team is here to inspect it all. Jason helped me today to strip it, but we found the engine is alright, but as you can see there, that's the engine mount with like a bracket. Engine bushes around there, and that's bolted to the engine. That's snapped, so no doubt the other side will be snapped. So luckily engine is alright. The same on the back. All them brackets are bent, and it took the rivet out of there, so we're going to end up replacing all this, all them cast bits, them casts, front, everything, basically everything. So for now I think we're going to get a Volvo around here just to get them bits ordered and make sure the bits are here so we can start stripping the rest. So And you can see now how far this is. This front axle is way over. You can see in the mudguard. So that chassis is like that, and the other one is the other way. That's why you can see that dent in there. Bad, quite bad that dent is. And that axle, as you can see, comparing to the rest of the axles, it's way over to the mudguard. So I bet it's about 3-4 inches over to 3 inches easy. The front end is easy 3 inches. Right, so let's crack on with it. Right guys, the body's off and we made it in the workshop here, which we're going to continue working on it and strip it all out. in the meantime, I'll strip that one, which we're going to respray red and yellow, and the chassis all red. And yeah, but that chassis looks well bent. That's supposed to be there, so it's supposed to be like that chassis, well bent over. This one is way over. Even the dent in that chassis, the kink there. I think when we're going to get the engine out, you're going to see it better, but for now we're going to need to strip it all front, take the engine out, strip it all, whatever's left, not much left, tanks and the battery things, and the other side is just the exhaust and a few bits and bobs. Yeah, exhaust and the tank, so it's not much left. And I have to disconnect this axle so that Dave can take it off for straightening this chassis. So let's crack on with it. Right guys, the engine is out and just look at this. I mean, not kidding about that chassis. It's about 5-6 inches over. Like I told you, that axle is way over. Everything is bent there. And what I need to do is need to strip everything down the chassis to the bare steel, back to that probably cross beam there. And not even the front engine cast mount, that was broke, snapped on the engine. And engine mounts, definitely second hand there, that's all snapped there. So we're gonna put the 2 new ones anyway on the back, and the 2 front ones we're gonna replace them anyway. We've got new springs on order. Insurance man wanted us to put in new springs because they are like bent over with this chassis being way over. And on the engine, I'm gonna show you quickly this engine there. I think we're gonna end up changing this bracket, which the other one is snapped. The other one is snapped. I've just got the axle stand under it. The other one is snapped, and we're gonna end up changing that mounting point, and this mounting point is snapped as well. So we're gonna change that. And this pipe there, it's got a dent in it. It's been hit by the chassis and it's got a dent, so no doubt we're gonna end up changing this. The same, the turbo. When we took the cab off, we said the turbo been hit by the chassis, and insurance man wanted us to take this off and have a look if it's not broke, nothing inside and the sucked in the engine basically, because like I said, this is 2022 motor and the Lorry 220 or 250,000 worth of truck there, so we need to fix that. That's why insurance going crazy for it, and he wanted us to put a new cab on. We already got a new cab in the workshop, in the other workshop there. So I'm going to crack on with stripping all this. Then we have to wait for bits, because no doubt everything in the front, all that metal work, brackets and bits and bobs have to be new, and the springs, and we're still waiting for them. But that chassis, it is like, you can tell that should be about there. Yeah, ridiculously. So let's crack on with it. Right guys, all stripped, and you can see now how far that's bent, ridiculously bent. Nice, I like it when they like that, to be honest. That kink there in that chassis, very, and there's another one there. So the Dave and team will have a job on hand to straighten this, and we're not going to send it yet because we don't have anything for the front. All that section and the piece across the front and the cab bar, we don't have anything yet. I will need to ring Volvo and ask how quick we can have it all. But I stripped it all, nice indented there, that kink there. But that chassis, like I said, it's way over this side. Even them springs not even lining up because it is over. I didn't took the tanks and all that off because I don't think it does need it. If it did need it, I think I'm gonna just take them off, and I think we're gonna park this up for now and wait for them bits to come. Like I said, we already got a cab here, which cab came in about a week of ordering it, which is strange. But we've got a cab, and I'm gonna just jump on probably this Merc. Got the engine out of that Volvo. This Merc, I was hoping this Merc video be the video before that Volvo chassis, but I think I've started that about a month or two ago, taking the bits off the front, cab and all that. Then we took the cab off, we inspect the engine. If the engine was good, then we have to take the bit off the turbo to check if it's nothing broke inside, but luckily nothing broke inside. But we're still going to replace all this, I think. Depends how it comes. And I'm waiting for the radiator for this. Hopefully the radiator is coming today, because I've got the cab is repaired, a little ding there. I fixed that, painted it, and I didn't want to put the cab on then struggle with the radiators. I've got a new radiator, intercooler is here, but it'd be easy just to build it as it is, then everything be done. I can put the cab on and all that kind of stuff. So, and we've got this brand new truck here, which we're going to respray. That's another one what we're going to do. Chassis red and the cab yellow and a bit red on the top. So I think that's going to be it, guys. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.